Next up, we have our screenwriting writer-in-residence, Azure D. Osborne-Lee.
Hey y'all, what's up? This podium really wants to run away. So I'm Azure D. Osborne-Lee. I am a 5'5", fat, black, queer, non-binary trans hottie wearing a black tank top with lace applique and a dark gray jumpsuit, both from Anthropologie. Thanks for adding plus sizes to your collection finally. And gray Crocs, because I am really happy to read to you from my pilot that I've been working on. It's called Dark Waters. So let's get into it. A swampy place where land and water meet. Gentle wind stirs strings of shells and beads hanging from cypress trees. Sunlight filters through tree branches and glints off dangling mirrors, illuminating green water and tall grass. Beneath the turning leaves of a tulip tree, a young black girl crouches in a nest of blankets. She moves quietly, collecting a bundle concealed in the roots of the trees. She looks around to be sure she is not being watched, and when she is satisfied, she flees, running silently across moist soil into thickening woods. Back in the murky waters, not far from the nest of blankets, a massive alligator stirs and opens its golden eyes. Alvin Bell, a handsome black man in his late 30s, wakes up in his large, antique wooden bed without the aid of an alarm. The clock on his neatly organized nightstand reads 6:30 a.m. The walls of the bedroom are decorated with an eclectic blend of painted portraits of his two children, funky fiber art, and an old family quilt. Alvin gets out of bed and does a few stretches, then efficiently dresses in clean overalls, a flannel shirt, and work boots. As he buttons his shirt cuffs, Alvin bends down and kisses his sleeping wife. Sandra Bell, a lovely black woman in her late 30s, receives his kiss without opening her eyes. A colorful silk scarf has slipped off of her head in the night and lays on the pillow next to her paint-flecked cheek. Alvin rescues the scarf and sets it on Sandra's cluttered nightstand. "You came to bed late last night." "Mm-hmm." "Get that sign finished?" "Living room." "All right, baby. I'll put it up today. Go ahead and get some more rest." Alvin kisses Sandra again. Sandra rolls over and burrows deeper under the covers. Alvin leaves, quietly shutting the bedroom door. He jogs down the worn stairs, expertly avoiding the creaky spots. As he descends, his gold cross necklace catches the light. In the living room, Jacob Bell, a slightly scrawny and bookish 16-year-old boy, sets down an empty cereal bowl and dejectedly rises from a bright purple overstuffed sofa, picking up a gym bag with Cape Fear Hurricanes emblazoned on the sides. "Off to swim practice?" "Yeah." "Why the face?" "I'm not getting any better." "It's embarrassing." "There's nothing embarrassing about doing your best. What do we always say? Bells don't quit." "That's right. Now get going." Alvin ruffles Jacob's hair. "And hang up the new sign on your way out." "Okay, Dad." Jacob grabs a freshly hand-painted wooden sign that reads, "Family owned for 125 years," and heads out the craftsman-style front door. Alvin shakes his head as he picks up Jacob's empty cereal bowl and heads for the kitchen. In the kitchen, Alvin deposits Jacob's bowl in the farmhouse sink, then pours steaming black coffee into a handmade mug. He takes a contented sip. A cock crows nearby, and Alvin heads out the back door, taking the coffee with him. The sun rises above the Bell farmhouse, a stately wooden cottage with a wraparound porch. Jacob hangs the new sign beneath an older one that reads, "The Bell Farm, established 1898, then slings his gym bag on his back and rides down the road on his bike. Behind the house and beyond a large kitchen garden, sheep mill around and bleat uneasily in their pen. Alvin enters the pen, sipping his coffee, and begins his daily inspection of the sheep. Suddenly, the young girl's voice comes to him on the wind, interrupting his routine. Help! Alvin's heartbeat and respiration quicken. He looks to the house, but there is no sign that anybody else is up. Alvin, help! Alvin drops his coffee cup and dashes out of the pen, leaving the gate open behind him. Shell? Alvin sprints across the fields, following the sound of the cries. As he enters the woods, he sees the young girl, now wearing a yellow dress, running ahead of him. Wait, baby girl, stop! Alvin exhausts himself and has to stop to catch his breath. He leans against a tree in a clearing with an ancient stone well. A giggle floats up from its depths. Michelle? If that's you, say something. Another giggle from inside the well. Slowly, Alvin approaches the well and looks inside. A pair of glowing eyes look up at him from the watery darkness. Then, the mermaid pulls herself up. Suddenly, Alvin is surrounded by writhing snakes. You! The mermaid smiles. Your time has come. Join me, Alvin. Never. It's your obligation. I said, hell no. As you wish. The mermaid sinks back into the well and the snakes tighten around Alvin. Unable to run, he clutches at his chest and drops to the ground dead. The snakes release him and slither back into the well.
Thank you, Azure.